Hello my dear students, good afternoon and welcome to Gradeup, India's largest online education platform. I am Vinod Shankaran and we will be doing the fill in the blanks part 2. Okay, we did part 1 yesterday and today we'll do part 2. ठीक है, क्या है सर fill in the blanks करने के लिए? The sentence has to be read, understood. उसका logic समझ में आएगा तभी कुछ करना है वरना कुछ नहीं. Okay, now let me also open this here. Okay. और उसके बिना करने की कोशिश करेंगे तो फिर हमसे हो नहीं पाता. We start making mistakes. You understand the sentence. Look for the clue. Clue को निकाल करके negative, positive करके blank को उसको हम ये करेंगे, classify करेंगे. And once I have classified the blank as a negative or a positive blank, then I go for the words themselves. And their grammar can help. I said there are only 4 words which have plenty of words, okay, 4 parts of speech, that is nouns, verbs, adjectives and adverbs. Okay, so those 4 must actually be, you must have the ability to identify the 4 different parts of speech. Okay, then it becomes easy because the sentence will tell you that I am going to take a noun. Pushpesh, good afternoon beta. Okay, एक sentence बोलता है कि भाई इस blank में noun चाहिए, blank में noun चाहिए तो ठीक है, blank में noun लिखूंगा तो how do I identify the noun? Yesterday I told you how to do it. Okay, so let's come to the first question. Now to the good news first. 55% off on Gradeup Super subscription for IPMAT, BBA, DUJAT. Okay, and this is hurry now. This 55% sale is only for a very short time. Okay, now to this one. They attacked dash. क्या लिखें? अटैक के साथ क्या लिखें? पुष्पेश बताना बेटा क्या लिखना है. देखता हूं कितने लोग कर पाते हो ही एक. मैं तो बहुत बढ़िया हूं, मैं तो बहुत ही बढ़िया हूं. ठीक है, अच्छा ये हमको बताओ इसमें क्या करना है. आई विल टीच यू अ गुड कॉन्सेप्ट. एक अच्छा कॉन्सेप्ट सिखा दूंगा. इसमें क्या लिखेंगे बताओ पहले. ऑन द एनिमी. ओके ओके, और किसी को कुछ बोलना है? सुनो, लेट्स फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल अंडरस्टैंड अ कॉन्सेप्ट. बड़ा अच्छा काम कर जाएगा. ठीक है, verbs. Okay, verbs usually what they do is, verbs क्या करते हैं ना, 2 किस्म के verbs होते हैं. हाँ, 2 किस्म के action verbs. I am talking about action verbs. Verbs. Wait बेटा, Lakshmi, you are right. Lakshmi is correct. Pushpesh is wrong. ठीक है, let me tell you how and what is happening. Action verbs 2 काम करते हैं ना, state बताते हैं या action बताते हैं. They tell you the state or the action. Okay, now the action verbs can be divided into 2 parts also. Okay, that is, one will always look for a noun or a pronoun to complete the meaning. One action verb without a noun or a pronoun coming after will not seem to make sense. और एक verb ऐसा होगा जिसके बाद में नाउन या प्रोनाउन जरूरत नहीं. बाद की बात कर रहा हूं. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग बिफोर. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट सम नाउन्स, सम वर्ब्स, एक्शन वर्ब्स विल रिक्वायर अ नाउन और अ प्रोनाउन आफ्टर इट, एंड सम नाउन्स, सम वर्ब्स मे नॉट रिक्वायर अ नाउन आफ्टर इट. नाउ सपोज आई से दे अटैक्ड, और से लेट्स टेक अनदर सेंटेंस, दे गेव. नाउ this verb gave के बाद में if I try to put a full stop, the sentence will not make sense. This verb is not unlike this verb. Now look at this. They sang. Now here I can very easily leave the action verb without a noun or a pronoun. समझ में आ रहा है पुष्पेश और लक्ष्मी? समझ में आ रहा है? What I'm saying is, after the sang, I can leave it without a noun or a pronoun. I can put a full stop. The sentence is complete. But the same thing cannot happen with they gave. I cannot put a full stop. Okay? So some verbs require the noun or the pronoun, and some verbs do not require the noun or the pronoun after it. When such a thing happens, we don't write a preposition. They gave. Now I cannot say they gave to me. I cannot say this. I cannot write a preposition because the gave wants a noun or a pronoun. I will write it directly. In the same way, suppose I say they attacked. Suppose I say they attacked. Can you put a full stop? पुष्पेश सोचना, they attacked, उन्होंने अटैक किया. You will invariably ask me who, किसको अटैक किया, पूछोगे ही पूछोगे. Lakshmi Shri, do you understand? And other, if there are some, there is no student on this one. क्या बोलता है? There is no student here on YouTube. Well, so I can only talk to you all. बहुत बढ़िया. ठीक है ना, सुनो. Okay. Now here they attack बोल के तो कर नहीं पाओगे because it will always require a noun or a pronoun, which means I cannot write the preposition. Lakshmi, you were absolutely correct when you said the enemy. Venu, welcome beta. Okay, so they attacked the enemy. We write it directly. Do you understand? जरा से लेट से आया हो, Venu. Did you understand the concept? I said some action verbs require a noun or a pronoun. Some action verbs require a noun or a pronoun. I just took this example. I say I gave and I cannot put a full stop. Okay. So if I want to write a noun or a pronoun for the verb which requires a noun or a pronoun, ऐसे verbs को क्या बोलते हैं पता है? These are called transitive verbs. These are called transitive verbs. They'll always require a noun or a pronoun. You have to write them immediately after. There can be no other word. इसके बीच में मैं preposition नहीं लिख सकता. So they gave money. They gave me money, whatever. They gave money to me. Okay. Now you will see it requires two objects anyway. So कम से कम ये बात को पता होना चाहिए कि some verbs will always require a noun or a pronoun after it. Otherwise the meaning will not be complete. वहाँ preposition नहीं लिखना. Okay. So they attack the enemy. Well, now I'm going to ask you one more question. Let me see how many of you know it. Okay. Is this correct? I discussed. Can I put a full stop? I discussed. Can I put a full stop? Quickly, tell me this. This is a very important concept, beta. You might see, सोच सकते हो कि सर क्लास में तो बहुत कम बच्चे हैं, लेकिन जो मैं पढ़ा देता हूँ वो बहुत important concepts है. It's my experience, you see, and my age. Okay, over the years I have learned a lot, so I'm trying to give it to you. So make full use of it. So if I say बोला तो बेटा अभी तो हो ही नहीं सकता. इसमें बता रहा बेटा I discussed, आप full stop नहीं लगा पाओगे. No, it's not correct. Venu, try to put a full stop here. I discussed. Can you leave it just like that? I'll invariably ask you, you discussed what? Understand, Venu? If I say I discussed and try to put a full stop, तुम बोले discuss किस पे किया? वो तो बताओ. You will want a noun or a pronoun, which means that after this also I cannot write a preposition. I discussed about the issue, the sentence will be wrong. You say I discussed the issue. Yes. So, which means this is also a transitive verb. So I put the noun immediately. I don't say about. Did you understand the concept? Did you understand the concept? Transitive verb होगा तो directly object लिखना है. मैंने noun pronoun लिखना है. I'm not using the words. Transitive भी नहीं बोल रहा हूँ मैं noun pronoun भी, object भी नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. I'm simply saying if you see a verb after which you cannot put a full stop because it will not complete the meaning, it requires a noun or a pronoun. Don't write the preposition. That's all I'm telling you. Just put the noun or the pronoun. Okay. Now look at this one more. She enjoyed. Can I put a full stop? She enjoyed. Can I put a full stop here? You would say no. Again, no, sir. Enjoyed के साथ में full stop नहीं लगा पाओगे. Enjoy किया तो किसको enjoy किया? If you enjoyed, what did you enjoy? You have to tell me. So I say I enjoyed the party. Always understand, a transitive verb will require the noun or the pronoun immediately after. Okay? We cannot write a preposition. Now come to the next one. I'm not angry. Dash you, Arjun. I'm not angry. Dash you, Arjun. What do we say? We are angry with people. Or we are angry at people. What do we say? Let me tell you the difference. Now see, usually what happens is, for people we say with. For people we say with. Angry with somebody. Always remember this. Angry learn these. These are very important. I told you prepositions can be very, very tricky. Angry with somebody, yaad rakhna, bhulna mat. And angry at something. Angry at something. You can never say angry on somebody. No. Okay? We say angry with somebody and angry at something. Done. I'm angry at your behavior. I'm angry at your behavior. I'm angry at the government. Okay? At the government. Okay? You understand now? Okay? याद रखना इसे भूलना मत. Prepositions, fixed prepositions आते हैं. That list must be learned. That list must be learned. With which verbs do we write what prepositions? That's very important. Come to third question. The new government took dash last year. Because English does not let you use on with angry. That's all. Fixed prepositions. Pushpesh. Some words will take this for this, this for this. Done. You cannot ask me why. I told you, if you remember, I said prepositions have to be learned by heart. Prepositions have to be crammed. Okay, don't ask me why. Just learn them. Okay, took over. Take over means take the responsibility of something. Take over means take the responsibility of something. And this also can be written, but then take upon oneself. Then I also require this. He took it upon himself. He took the duty of doing something. So I say, I took it upon myself to clear the garbage. Took it upon myself. And take after means to resemble. Take after का मतलब है एक जैसे दिखना. Take out, you know, taking something out, or taking somebody out for dinner, etc. Okay, now to the next one. Do you dash to see my designer collection? Do you dash to see my designer collection? Do is a model. After a model verb, we always write V1. So please be careful. Archana, welcome, beta. Yes. Which one? Do you dash to see my designer collection? क्या होना चाहिए? Do you want? Very good. It is, do you want to see my designer collection? Good. Now, she is very good dash making stories. She is very good dash making stories. Yes. Lakshmi Shri says, let me put it in public view so that you can see. Okay. See, she is very good at doing something. Always keep this also in mind. We are good or bad at something. Okay, a skill, a language, etc. Or a subject. Good at mathematics, good at cricket, good at linguistics. Okay, we say good or bad at something. Good, very nice. Sixth, he was not a man dash intelligence. How to join my classes on YouTube? My friends are asking about it. Pushpesh, my YouTube classes, this is the only class I'm taking now. But then you can do something. If you really want some help with your grammar, please watch this series. Acme series by Vinod Shankaran. Okay, so this is in the Gradeup channel itself. There are some 15-16 videos. This will help you immensely in improving your grammar. Okay, if you have a lot of trouble, sir, time bhi nahi bacha, I want to do my grammar, at least give me the videos which I can go through, and this is it. सारे videos देख लो तो बम हो जाओ, बहुत कुछ सही हो जाएगा. Okay. Pushpesh says he was not a man, ठीक है, के बिना होना. Absent का मतलब क्या है? उपस्थित ना होना. Devoid of. Absolutely, very good, Lakshmi Shri. Okay, he was not a man devoid of intelligence. What does it mean? जिस आदमी के पास intelligence था. This is a negative way of saying something. Okay, this is what is called, I think this is called antithesis. This is a figure of speech. And this I think is antithesis. I am not very sure. Antithesis का मतलब क्या है? उल्टा चीज को बोल करके सही चीज को उभारना. Talking about something contradictory to bring out the other side of the this one. Okay, the other side of the story. That is, if I say he is a man of intelligence, would have sufficed. But for drama's sake, I say he was not a man devoid of intelligence, which means he was full of intelligence. He was full of intelligence. So by actually confirming the negative or the positive, you bring out the other extreme. Okay. Anyway, so we'll talk about that later. Okay, C. ठीक है? अच्छा. Divide का मतलब वंचित होना, not having. Divide, not to have. Divide is void. You know, void is empty. Void is empty. So divide, not having something. Lack of. Absolutely. Now, night came on and the room dash dark. Night came on. Past tense. Past tense. Okay. Night came on. And yes, divided. Very good. Geetika, welcome, beta. Archana also. Yes. Beta, try this. Night came on and the room dash dark. It's past tense. Pushpesh, Lakshmi, Shri have given the answers. Good. What about my YouTube students? What should that be? Venu, very good. It is grew. It is grew dark. Very good. 8th, I convey my thanks dash the members of the club. Again, we are talking about prepositions. I convey something dash. What is the preposition we use? I convey, please convey my message dash dad. Dash your dad. Please convey my message dash your dad. What do we write? Very good. Very, very good. It is convey my thanks to somebody. Convey my thanks to somebody. Good. 9th question. The peasant rebellion was dashed with a high hand by the emperor. Again, phrasal verbs are also important, beta. Phrasal verbs क्या होते हैं? Phrasal verbs are also important. What are phrasal verbs? When you take a verb and then write a preposition and the entire sequence, the phrase takes an idiomatic meaning. Turn up, turn down, turn off, turn in. All these are phrasal verbs. They have an idiomatic meaning. Very good. It is put down. If something is put down, it is crushed or insulted. Okay. Put back is something suffering a setback. Put back is suffering a setback, or we actually postpone something. Put on is to wear. Put on is to wear. And put by means to save. To save. Okay. So the answer is C. Put on. Very nice. Now, 10th question. The date of the wedding dash not being decided yet. The date of the wedding dash not yet being decided yet. Very good. The date of the wedding has, very good, has not been decided yet. Okay. And this is in the passive voice. Has not been decided is in the passive voice. You should be able to identify the tenses really well. Now, again, to that happy news, that is 55% off on IPMAT, BBA, DUJAT, NCSMG subscription on Gradeup. If you buy the Gradeup subscription now, you will actually get 55% off. Use the SAVE55 code. Now, the monitor has only one copy of the chapter right now. So he's going to dash it and distribute the new copies among the students. What is he going to do? It's a very easy thing, okay? If you know a word, koi word agar jante ho, then try the word you know. Try the word you know first and see whether the meaning is complete. If it is not complete, then we will think about words we do not know. Very good. Sir, duplicate likhne par sentence to sahi hi ho ja raha hai. So why should I worry about other words? Don't worry. But then make sure that the word you know is a good fit. इसको यहाँ लिखने पर सेंटेंस गड़बड़ नहीं हो रहा सर, सेंटेंस समझ में आ रहा है, तब तो यही होना चाहिए. सपोज ये नहीं बैठ रहा है यहाँ पर, then this is certainly not the answer. Suppose this wasn't to be used, then you know that only these three can be the answer. Okay, but because your word is not working, so don't push it simply because you know the word. It should also be able to make sense in that blank. Okay, so duplicate. Now let me tell you the meaning of the other words. Exculpate is to free from blame. Exculpate is to free somebody of blame. Culpa means blame. Ex means away. So take somebody, acquit somebody. किसी दोष मुक्त करना, exculpate करना. Okay? Expand is to, to stretch. Expand is to stretch. And plagiarize, this is a very important word. Plagiarize means stealing something, some original work and saying that it's my own. किसी का काम, आस्था का काम को उठा लिया मैंने, आस्था ने कुछ लिखा पोएम, आस्था के पोएम को मैंने चुरा लिया और मैंने कह दिया कि this is mine. That is called plagiarism. Okay, plagiarism is trying to pass off somebody else's work as your own. किसी दूसरे के काम को कहना कि मेरा काम है बोल करके उसको पास कराने की कोशिश करना, that is called plagiarism or plagiarism. Okay. Then 12th, the crew was enjoying a dashed lunch when suddenly a storm developed. What is the correct spelling of buffet? What is the correct spelling of buffet? That is actually the question, right? What is the spelling of buffet? The crew was enjoying a dashed lunch. Which one? Buffet. Very good. Astha. B is the correct one. But then let me tell you one interesting fact here. We steal ideas will be called plagiarized. Of course it will be, Lakshmi Beta. Of course it will be called plagiarized. Okay. Now you see, this we read as buffet. Okay, we read it as buffet. But then we can also read it as buffet. Okay, buffet this way. But then it will become a verb, and the meaning is throwing, to be thrown here and there, as in air, as in wind. If there is a strong wind, okay, you are buffeted about. You are thrown here and there. You are thrown here and there. Then we read it as buffet. Okay, but for the lunch or dinner where you self-serve, it is called a buffet. Okay. Now 13. She is dash of cockroaches. She is fearful, frightened. Afraid. But sir, all the words look similar. All the words look similar. How do we decide? It is the preposition. I am fearful. We don't say I am fearful of somebody. Okay, I am fearful about something. I am frightened. I am frightened by something. I am frightened by something. Okay, and I am afraid of something. And I am terrified by something. Terrified by something. That is the problem. It is the of. Fearful about, frightened and terrified by, and afraid of. The words look similar. Come to the next one. The village suffers from droughts. Sukha padna. Which one is the drought? What is, okay, I'll tell you the difference, okay? I'll tell you the difference, but then which one do you think is the correct one? D is the correct answer. Very good. And draft is nothing but, when wind blows, okay, a draft is a current cool air. A current of cool air is called draft, okay, but then spelling is D-R-A-U-T-H-T, okay? Or you say take a Pepsi bottle and you sometimes, please don't ever try it, it's all very this one. Some people, idiotic people, कुछ लोग क्या करते हैं एकदम बेवकूफ होते हैं. They say I can drink the Pepsi in one drop, एक बार में खींच जाऊंगा, ठीक है, उसमें वो मरने के भी सिवाय और कुछ नहीं होगा, because it has got a lot of it's carbonated drink, so much carbon in one go, it will kill you, it will choke you, okay? So it is a single act of inhaling. ऐसे एक बार करते हैं उसको भी ड्राफ्ट बोलते हैं. इसको which one? D-R-A-U-G-H-T. Okay, this is the single act of inhaling or drinking. A single act of inhaling or drinking, or it's also a sudden blast of cool air. A sudden blast of cool air. It's called draft, okay? And this draft is a pro forma. This draft is a pro forma, and this drought is sukha. When there is a dry spell and everything has gone dry, it is drought, and plants can't grow. Okay, 15th, the last question we have come to. Okay, the students of the 5th, okay, here, the students of the 5th standard are told to dash these words in the dictionary. What do we do? Look into, no, Pushpesh, no, Smita. It is, you look up the word in the dictionary, and these two must also be two separate words. Look up. You look up a word in the dictionary. You don't look into something. You don't look into means to investigate. Look after is to take care of. Look down is to consider somebody inferior. Consider someone inferior. ठीक है, छोटा समझना, तुच्छ समझना. Okay, so you look up a word in the dictionary. Look up a word in the dictionary. No, beta, not at all, Smita. All of them are phrasal verbs and they have different meanings. So how will I know? You have to simply cram them. अभी कुछ देर पहले भी बोला था, अभी भी बता रहा हूँ. You have to learn them by rote. There is no other way. Take a list of prepositional phrasal verbs and learn them. So where will you get it? You can go to the app. App में ही जाकर के search मारना, लिखना phrasal verbs phrasal verbs list. Phrasal verbs list. You will get a list. Okay, A, B, C, D, and read the list once or twice. It will help you a lot. Okay. Now that's all for this session, beta. Thank you all very much. The answer is B. Look up. Okay, and you take the Gradeup Super subscription now. अभी आज अगर Gradeup Super subscription लेते हो तो 55% ऑफ मिलता है. कौन से एग्जाम के लिए? IPMAT, SET, BBA, DUJAT and CHMG, and save 55 is the code to use. ठीक है? Now prepare with India's best faculty. My face is also there. Oh, I'm considered India's best faculty. Oh, that's good. And you have Ankur Tomar sir, Ankit Sharma sir. Okay, IPMAT 2021 booster crash course. Start the free trial now. Okay. For any course related queries, you can call these numbers. See, I'm not saying call on these numbers. I'm telling you, call these numbers. Again, transitive verbs. क्लास शाम को भी क्लास है, हाँ बेटा है, ठीक है। देन व्हाट्सएप पे क्वेरी लेना है तो इस पे, ओके। देन एंड पुष्पेश टेल योर फ्रेंड्स टू फॉलो दैट दिस वन। नहीं आज क्लास नहीं है शायद, 5 बजे का क्लास आज नहीं है पुष्पेश, आई डोंट नो, लेट मी चेक, गिव मी अ सेकंड, आई चेक एंड टेल यू। No, no, you don't have a class at 5 o'clock today. 8:30, that is a paid batch. 8:30 is a paid batch. Okay. So please do share, subscribe, and like this session. Thank you all very much. Ask your friends to come to these sessions, man, on Gradeup. इस सेशंस में तो आए, कोई आता ही नहीं, मुझे लगता है कि पढ़ा के क्या कहूँगा मैं। Let me tell you, I can take care of all of you. बहुत अच्छी तरीके से तुमको जितना ग्रामर चाहिए, जितना इंग्लिश चाहिए पढ़ा सकता हूँ, आओगे तब ना। गुड डे बेटा, बाय बाय, सी यू। बाय बेटा।